Hi, so you're interested in doing the practitioner training? Woo, this is really exciting. It is actually one of my favorite teachings. I teach a lot of different modalities and I've got lots of different workshops and trainings and stuff like that. But this one by far is my favorite because it is so close to home. It is so powerful. And spending these 3 days with you in the group setting as we are learning and shifting and evolving, I just love seeing what presents and what moves for my practitioners because I'm not just teaching you how to facilitate the process, I'm facilitating you to go deeper into the process as well, deeper into your own generational healing, deeper into your own evolution. So it's very exciting for me. It's very exciting for the practitioners as well as they go through it. So there is a few prerequisites before you can actually come along and do the training. This isn't designed for newbies. I do prefer to be teaching people that already have a bit of a background in some kind of healing or even counseling or hypnosis or energy work, preferably people that are already working with clients because it is quite advanced work and I don't start from the beginning of, oh, this is what you do when you first see a client. I'm jumping straight in the deep end with you. Having said that, there has been a few newbies that I have trained that have energetically felt very, very, very aligned. So if you are brand new, let's just have a chat and I can feel into it and see if it's right for you, or maybe if I could direct you somewhere else first. Because it is very, very special and sacred work, and I want to make sure it falls into the right hands. So over these 3 days, you will have needed to have already had a session either with me or with any of my practitioners because I teach the process in a way that assumes you've already been through the process. And that is a necessity for three reasons. One, I want you to have a true experience of just how profound this journey is. Because if your first experience with it is pairing up with someone brand new as well and they for some reason don't hold you in the way that you need to be held, then you're not going to have a true experience of the profound ability of this journey. So for that reason, I do prefer you either have a session with me or one of my practitioners first. The other reason is when I first started teaching it and I have a group of people there that haven't been through the process, I also had a group of people's entire generational lines sitting there waiting for me to get in and help them clear some stuff. So it was a lot of energy, a lot of heavy energy in the room. And I'm like, no, I need to, I need to clear people first before we can jump into the training. So we need to actually do some healing through the lineage before everybody comes together to heal deeper. And the third reason I do teach it, assuming you already know what's involved in the process. So if you know you want to book in for a session, if you want to book in for the training, book in for a session first, because then you also get to experience it and you can go, yep, this is something I want to do, or that was great, but it's just not for me. Because I want to make sure the right people are coming in for the training, you know. So that is a prerequisite. We might want to have a chat first. Feel free to contact me and we can get in touch about a chat. But what happens over those 3 days, I'll give you a little bit of an outline. So the first day we go into the history of how it came about, the science behind it, the woo-woo behind it, how to safely facilitate this process, which is a very important part of it because we really are shifting through some very big stuff. And it is my responsibility, it is my duty of care, it is my karma to insist that it is done in the highest intention possible. So there is a lot of work that I do in explaining the integrity of the work before we can even get into it. On the first day, I also take you through a group session because I am not just teaching you how to do one-to-one sessions, I'm teaching you how to do one-to-many. So if you're looking at moving into workshops, moving into group sessions, moving into retreats, or if you're already doing them and you want something really juicy to add to that, you will learn how to facilitate group sessions of this. We do that on the first day. I teach you by taking you through it. The second day, we go into some of the more spiritual aspects of this beautiful process and explaining what's happening behind the scenes a little bit more. I go a lot deeper into teaching you how to work with people in their subconscious mind under that talking trance. I introduce you to another modality. Sorry, I've got my cat here. I introduce you to another modality that I've termed aspecting. That's where we get to go and speak to different aspects under trance. You know, we get to clear through those negative emotions or that old trauma imprint, or, you know, you have a sore shoulder. Let's go talk to the shoulder and find out what's going on for it. So I introduce you to aspecting and help you get your head around how to navigate that for your clients. Then on the third day, we go through a powerful demonstration and you get to pair up with each other. So over those 3 days, you go through the group removal. The second day, I do a really powerful activation for you as well. And then the third day, you get to pair up. So you're going through 3 big healings over 3 days, and you get to learn much deeper. Sorry, my cat wants to say hello. Much deeper what it is that we can do through clearing this generational line. And not only that, when you clear that much space, you have space for something very new to come in. So there's some big activational work that we do in this training. So if you're feeling like this is something that you may be interested in, you might want to just jump straight in and book a session, and we can experience it that way and have a chat. Or you might want to have a call or a quick chat with me to see if it's right for you. Anyway, thanks for listening, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon. Bye.